the conversation would speed up so much if they, instead of attacking, asked questions. That would make a whole lot more sense. You don't know about this thing. And I get it. The movies and media putting out false information has you guys thinking wrong information. You look at a gun, it looks scary, and you go, who needs that? No one needs that gun. There's no purpose for that gun. You can't hunt with it. The Second Amendment was not written about hunting. The Second Amendment was not written about shooting deer or boar. The Second Amendment was written so that the people had the same firepower that the government would have. If that government ever tried to turn tyrannical, we would have the same firepower that they have to fight back. That is why the Second Amendment exists. It has nothing to do with deer, so stop talking about deer. We don't have them for deer. You can't even hunt with an AR-15 because the bullet is not powerful enough. You can't shoot big game, excuse me. You can't shoot deer with it. You can't shoot elk with it. You can't shoot bear with it. You can't shoot moose with it. You can't shoot caribou with it. It's considered torture shooting it with that small bullet because it's not powerful enough. So you have to use a gun that shoots a powerful enough round that will kill that animal instantly, one shot. Hold on. This is an AR-15. This is not an M16. This is not an M4. This is an AR-15. Semi-automatic. That means I have to pull the trigger each time for a bullet to come out. This gun is not powerful enough. Not powerful enough by certain people's standards that you can't even hunt big game with this small bullet. Okay? Now, what do you need in order to shoot deer and elk with one shot drop? Not this, because this is not a high-powered rifle. It is a 223. AR-15's standard ammo is a very small bullet. It's not a super powerful rifle. Now, this here, the gun that most of you have no problem with, this is the type of gun that you can shoot deer and elk with. This is powerful. This is what's called a high-powered rifle. Okay, that's how fast it takes. Now, do your research. One of the first major mass shootings ever done, ever recorded, was in Texas when the guy was up in the tower. As many kids as was killed in this Florida shooting by this fucking madman is the same amount of people who were killed in Texas with one of these. Because as you shoot, that's how fast it is to put another bullet in someone. Okay? Every time that goes in, that's another bullet. That's another bullet. That's another bullet. Okay? He killed 17 people. Same amount of people as this jackass Florida dude did to the high school students. But he had a better kill ratio in Texas because he had a much more powerful rifle. Now, you say, take away the AR-15s, the AR-15s. Hold on. Dag nabbit, I'm tired of this. So tired of this crap. You see this? Huh? This is not an AR-15. You want to ban AR-15s as if AR-15 being banned is going to stop all these mass shootings. Columbine didn't use an AR-15. It still happened, and happened during the assault weapons ban. So that means even if you ban assault weapons, mass shootings still happen. Whoa! Why is that? It has nothing to do with the gun. You don't pick up a gun and go, oh my God, I feel an urge to kill a whole bunch of people. It doesn't work like that. The person who feels the urge to kill a bunch of people simply feels the urge to kill a bunch of people, regardless what kind of gun they have. Now, you get rid of AR-15s, you have AK-47s. You get rid of AK-47s, you have SETMEs. You get rid of SETMEs, you have, oh my God, there's 50, 70 different guns you can use that function the same. The AR-15 does not shoot faster than this. It doesn't shoot a more powerful round than this. It does nothing more than this. Now, so dang tired of this BS. You hold on. You hold on. Do you need an AR-15 to kill a bunch of people? Well, how about the mass shooting at Virginia Tech? He didn't use an AR-15. What did he use? He used a handgun. A freaking handgun. Because guess what? With the handguns, AR-15 holds 30 rounds, right? Okay. 30 rounds in a handgun. And he killed 33 or 34 people. Much more than even was done in Florida. With a handgun. Because it's just as easy. It doesn't take an AR-15. You want 30 more rounds? Here's 30. See how fast that was? Another 30. You don't want to ban AR-15s. You want to ban guns. And then you go, no, we don't. No, yes, you do. Because there's no point in banning just the AR-15. As you see, there's AK-47s. There's a whole bunch of different guns. Then where do you run to? You run to, I want to ban assault weapons. Well, guess what? It's illegal for us to have assault weapons. Assault weapons are full auto. We can't, that's illegal to have full auto. Unless you're rich. Okay? You can't do it. Now, here's the other thing they say. Well, the purpose of AR-15 is to kill. Let me wake you guys up to something. There is no gun in the world that I know of that wasn't made to kill. That's what they're all made to do. They're made to kill. That's what guns do. They shoot bullets out. It can go through you and kill you. They're all made to do that. This is made to kill you. 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 So tired of this damn. And this is made to kill you. They're all made to shoot and kill. They're guns. That's what they do. So stop the BS. This right here, you can reload and keep going. With buckshot, oh, you could lay down the guy at the Aurora shooting. He used a shotgun also. They don't ever talk about that. All you hear is AR-15. Look, man. Columbine happened during the assault weapons ban. That means assault weapons bans don't stop mass shootings. It is not the gun. The gun does nothing different than every other gun out there. In fact, it shoots a much smaller bullet than most guns. Let me show you what I mean by that. Dag nabbit. This is the magazine to the AR-15. This is the bullet to an AR-15. This is the bullet to my other rifle that I just showed you. Do you see the difference? Huh? You want to see? Huh? See the difference? Huge difference, isn't it? AR-15 is much smaller bullet, less powder, doesn't have as much velocity, anything. It's just a completely weaker bullet than this. You don't know what you're talking about. Since you don't know what you're talking about, ask questions. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter about the AR-15. That has nothing to do why they're killing. They're killing because they have problems. They have issues. As a society, we have problems. Okay? There's a lot of things we got to fix within ourselves. We got to look as a country in the mirror and say, what is going on with us? Because there's other problems that we have. We're exploiting sex to our kids at way too young an age. We're exploiting violence at way too young an age. We're creating music that all it talks about is murder and kill. And our kids are hearing this at a very young age. I heard Brother Lynch at the age of 11. My mom was against any of that kind of stuff. My mom and my dad. I couldn't have those tapes inside the house. But I'm not chained up to the house. I was on my way to school on my school bus and a friend of mine had that tape. And I heard the sickest, crazy stuff I've ever heard in my life. Do you understand? Society, we need to look in the mirror. Switzerland has guns galore, just like us. They can have AR-15s and guns that are even actually much better than AR-15s. I'd love to have those guns. Okay? They have guns just like that, 30 round, 40 round, 60 round mags, 100 round mags, same things we have. They have it. Lots and like it's almost 50% of the people there own guns. But they're not, you don't see all this stuff going on over there. Because as a society, as a people, they respect human life. The problem ain't the gun. And we're not saying that because we want you to leave our guns alone. No, that's not why we're saying that. We're telling you because we know about this stuff. We are the experts in this. You don't know what you're talking about. So since we're the experts, you should probably listen to us. And if you don't believe us, research it yourself. Ask questions to someone who actually knows what they're talking about, and maybe we'll get somewhere as a nation, as a country. Ask questions. Stop assuming. Stop just hearing what you're hearing believing what you're hearing on the news because they don't know what they're talking about. Ask someone who has guns. Ask someone who's into it, who knows what they're doing, and think about what happened in the past. Guns don't make you kill. I have a whole bunch of them. Never killed anybody. My dad has a bunch. Never killed nobody. My mom has a bunch. Never killed nobody. Grandfather had a bunch. Never killed anybody. I'm holding a gun. I'm not killing anyone. And this gun isn't doing anything by itself. It is a machine. It is something that a human made, like a car. Okay? Just like a car. That's it. Okay? It's a piece of machinery, a polymer and some metal you put together. And when you put it together the correct way, there's these things called bullets. And there's powder inside, and the powder burns and it makes the bullet push out, and it goes through a barrel and it comes out at about 1,200 feet per second on average. It's just a tool. All of them made to kill. That's the purpose. Just chill out and think. This is not what's causing the problem. It's us.